dated everything. I prefer black, but to what you just said, yes, that scent is a real thing, and you have to date the other race to find out what that scent is. But yes, it is a real thing. But you just talked about ladies. Y'all don't want to be the token black girl. Do you know you can be the token black girl to a black man?
True.
Because what if he only dates Asian or only white, and you the first or second black girl he did? He don't really like black women. Y'all not his flavor, but he took a shot. Then what are you? Because he did the same exact thing that the white person did. Because what if he grew up around all white people? That was his bubble.
But
That
what's
was
his family
life.
though? What's his family?
His family's black, but did the same
All right,
thing.
then, so I feel
white
okay.
people.
I grow around white people. I'm from Arizona. My little brother likes nothing but white girls and Mexican girls. I don't care.
Oh,
but
yeah,
if
you are from Arizona.
Yeah, but if your family is black, then I'm not the token black girl. I just don't see it like that. I can just see, like, if I walk into a house of all white people and my boyfriend's white and they're looking at me like, okay, her, okay, she cute, but real, she's still a ninja. Like, when it comes down to it, our people owned her people. Like, that is what I don't.
And it might not be your direct family. It might not be your mom. It may not be your dad, but it might be your grandma. It might be your aunt. You know,
I don't want the family reunion. They all looking at me like, that girl over there, like, who she? Look at her hair. Like, that's what I don't want.
Let me touch your hair.
And I think it's different with someone white coming into a black family because we are a lot more accepting. A lot more.
Not my daddy. if you were living in the 60s, you might not be accepting.
For the most part, but not everybody.
Listen, if you was born anything under 70 and you're a little racist as a black individual,
yes,
I can accept it. You go off. I got you. But now, speaking of race, do you believe there's colorism in African American culture?
Oh, 100%. 100%. If I was I better not say that either.
Everything you said that you wasn't supposed to was gold. Go ahead and do that.
I know. I was gonna say if I was light skinned, I probably would be married by now.
So you feel like your complexion is a threat to men? Is what you're saying?
No, I think that a lot of men, if you look on Instagram, if you look on just in life, just look in the black community. Mm-hmm. A lot of black men tend to go towards lighter skin, fair skin women.
You're kind of fair.
I don't think so.
You're not super dark. I think
you're definitely not.
You're not. But I think.
I mean, I don't think I'm dark. I don't really like. Go ahead. I don't like to be like, there's a spectrum.
Yeah, there is, but I don't think that the tone of your skin is what's stopping you from already being married.
I don't think that. I'm just making a point.
Oh, we touching something right now. I done hit something. Go ahead, lady.
No, you haven't. No, I was just saying. I was just making a point that could be, my issue. A lot of women's issue. I
think you still have the more European look that they would want. I feel like more black men want the more European straight hair, smaller nose type faces than the like on
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like the girl, she was like, yeah, I know I've got this big nose and I'm dark skinned and they don't want me, but
I know you're talking about.
So I think that you have those type of that look that would be more in for the men than the girl. I can't remember her name on TV.
I know you're talking about. Do you feel like what you were saying, Ebony, that comes from more, I don't want to put it on a spectrum, but do you feel like that comes more from?
Now, there ain't nothing that I'm going around thinking in my everyday life. I just make a point.
Yeah. Do you feel like those comments or those feelings come from, we're going to leave it on black men, a certain shade of black men, or are you just going to say in general, all black men feel like that? Because on my experience, dark-skinned men prefer darker skinned women, and then lighter skinned men seem to teeter-totter between fair skin and white.
I haven't
really
that really. I think that black men just like fair skin. I haven't seen that. I don't know.
My daddy like chocolate. My mama darker than me. And my dad is lighter than me. That's why I'm right here. Like I'm the perfect middle of everything that's them. And so I feel like I'm like my daddy. I want him dark.
Oh God.
Chocolate.
What is y'all staying on this real quick? Do y'all have certain characteristics when you see, we know Ebony doesn't talk to anybody, but when you see light-skinned man, brown skin, dark skinned man, do you associate certain characteristics with that person?
Oh, you mean like light skin or sissy and like crybabies?
Sheesh.
You see his face. He was like,
that's what they say. Like, you know,
go there.
The Drake type, like y'all be crying and all in your feelings, and the dark skin with the beard, they more rough, and the brown skin just be like,
yeah, you go to Philly or you can stay in South Beach, either or. But what I'm saying is, do you feel light-skinned men come to this? We're soft, we're more emotional, and it's like with darker skinned men, they're more tough, rugged. Well, yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't look at a guy and say, oh, he light skinned, so he is sissy. Or he not sissy, but you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I know people do that, but I don't. Like if they start saying they're like in a fraternity or something like that, then I might start using stereotypes.
It start to change.
But the color, the tone of their skin, no. I don't be like, oh, you a Drake. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Is it true though? Are you more sensitive?
Me? Let me just hear what you think.
I feel like you are pretty sensitive. I feel like you are a lover of love. Since you want to call me out, I do think that you're a lover of love, and you love to be around women. You love to see them, you know, to smell them. You just love to be in their presence. That's why you had to have more than one. So, and not in a shady way. Like, I just think that you probably just enjoy a female's presence. And hey, you out there with your skin all out, chest all out on your Instagram, you're gonna have some in your DMs now. Is your page open? I don't even know. Is it?
Oh, it's open.
Yeah. See?
Oh, it's open. Okay.
He open for them streets.
For the streets.
I would say
the streets are calling his name.
Calling my name. I would say I'm definitely, you definitely hit that right. I'm definitely, a sensitive, more in tuned guy. But that became, what's the cliche answer? I was raised around all women. So that can go one or two ways. Either you can be raised around all women and, you know, be very soft. And that comes with its own problems. I think for me, being raised around all women, it taught me more so how to talk to women, how to approach women on certain topics, and how to relate more to men. I mean, the women. I can relate to men, but my bread and butter, like if you ask me who I prefer to hang around, oh yeah, it's going to be women, not off a sexual aspect. I'm just more comfortable with, you know, them. I can relate more to them than to, you know, my guy friends. That's just, you know, basic.
We've talked about this before in the podcast, and since you brought that up, do you think men and women can be friends? I personally
Steve Harvey.
I personally do to an extent. I have a lot of male friends, so
what was that look?
Problem? Is there a problem? Oh, you're like, oh, I get it. That's why.
Ebony, did nobody in here think you didn't have male friends? You definitely gave me, I have more male friend vibes.
I know female friends. Don't do that.
I would say.
So what do you have more of? Are you about to guess for her?
I think 50-50. I don't know.
Ciera both looking like that. You know it ain't 50-50.
I have a lot of female friends.
No one's in here believing this, so we're just gonna go into the question.
Why don't you believe this? You don't even. Why do you not believe it?
That you have more male friends?
Mm-hmm.
You're dominant. Yeah, it's your how you speak. It's your presence. Mm-hmm. You have a very strong presence with you. When I first came on here, Ciera was more friendly. Hey, you were more like a sup. I was like, okay. I see what type of vibe it is in here. So you give me more. You hang around more men because they're your mannerisms. So I was like, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
But can men and women be friends? Yes. If you're comfortable with knowing your friend might want to jam you up, if you comfortable knowing that, and as long as the friendship is never got to that level, then yeah, you can be friends. I think it get real tricky the moment one of you express an emotional feeling. Like when you do that, boom, you can't be my friend no more. It's no possible way, because I know now when I hang with you, there's something a little extra on that. That touch you gave me on my shoulder, it's a little extra on that now. Nah. So if y'all keep it to yourselves and never say nothing, absolutely be friends. But the moment you even sniff that something could go awry, you got to be out of there. I feel like one of y'all about to say males and females can't be friends. So which one?
No,
I don't believe that.
I got a best friend that's a male, so I've always said that I do. I do have a best friend that's a guy, and I always believe that men and women can be just friends. There's been nothing sexual. He ain't trying to holler at me. I ain't try to holler at him. Strictly just friends since college.
Yeah, and now I gotta throw the wrench in it because that sounded cute and all of that. I appreciate you. That was noble.
No, but I know the truth of the matter is, if I was to be like, boom, give it to me, he probably would. But we're only friends because we're never taking it there.
Okay. So
because I'm not ugly, so any of my guy friends would probably do it if they had a chance.
So wait a minute. Let's say you got a close guy friend. We're gonna call him X. X being your friend since you was in Arizona. We talking 13, 14 years old. Boom. You been great friends. He's looked out for you, looked out for him. Mm-hmm. You get 21. Y'all have y'all little moment sexually one time, right? Nothing happened. Years
I don't think you can still classify yourself as friend.
Is he still your friend?
No, if you didn't, you already say like once it's gone to that level, you're not friends.
That's for me. I'm saying how you feel.
If you're a friend, you're a friend. You're not a friend that I slept with friend. You're a friend. That's it. So I'm gonna just say no.
That's it.
Oh, what happened? Marcus?
With this little iPhone.
Look, y'all, Marcus didn't like my answer and he hung up. No, I'm just kidding. He must have had a little technical difficulty. So I'm sure he'll be right back. But yeah, we both believe that men and women can be friends. And we both have men that are friends. My friend, that's the closest. He's married and we don't be looking at each other like that. So
yeah, I don't think so. I have a lot of male friends, but I also have there he is. Like I said,
a lot of female friends.
Yeah, I feel like it's 50-50. Y'all trying to throw a
I don't know if it's 50. I don't know if anyone really gonna have like half and half. Like something's got to be more.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm hearing feedback.
That's how it was when
y'all hear me right now.
Yes.
Phone died.
Hold on, put this on. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
I got y'all now. You know I was gonna come back.
I knew you was gonna come back. I told the people that was listening that you didn't like my answer, so you hung up, but you'll be back. I said that once you cross that line, you're not friends no more. You're not just friends. You're still friends, but you're not just friends. You can't. I wouldn't call you a male friend. You
okay. So you get a man. You cut an ex off.
If I get a boyfriend, will I cut my friend off?
Yeah. Y'all had sex 3 years ago, but you've been friends since kids. You cutting him off that one little situation? Be honest, you not.
Hold please. I'm thinking. I think that once you depend. Okay, if we're married, if I get married, then yeah, the cutting off will start to happen in a way, but not like, hey, I can't be your friend anymore. It's like, hey, we're going to have to hang out less and less and talk less because now I have this other part of my life that I have to attend to. And I don't want there to be no issues.
I've seen you move your shoulders. Go ahead, champ. You got this.
I don't have anything extra. Go ahead. I don't know if I would cut off my friend. I mean, pending I didn't have sex with my friend, I'm not going to cut my friend off. Pending I had sex with my friend, well, they wouldn't be my friend anymore. So then I guess I would have to. Depends. Do I, if I've had sex with this person, do I still want to, if I didn't want to have sex with them anymore and I was in a,
what is happening right now?
I don't know.
I'm just like trying to, Y'all can see my thought process. Just forget it.
Whether you had sex with them or not, if you have a male friend and you are in a relationship with somebody, you're not cutting the male friend off. Is what you're saying.
Yes.
You got big D energy to have that type of confidence.
I'm different. I'm yeah.
Nah. It ain't no way. What's a guy name? You probably like a Randy. Yeah. So it's no way that if you get
another name, Randy.
If you get a man and you tell your boy, hey, yeah, me and him did fool around years ago, right? But
that's the thing.
Here we go. You about to be real F-boyish right now. What you gonna say?
This is the thing.
You just called her an F-boy?
This is the thing. Why would I even say that, though? If I plan on keeping my friend around, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, you keeping it to the cold. I was going to say, you got to take that. Don't you say nothing. Ciera is saying it all. Like you, oh yeah, baby, we want to go ahead and cut X off.
No, not completely cut him off. Like I want to cut a friendship completely off, but there's going to be some set boundaries. There's no, we not talking on the phone. We not texting. We not hanging out without my man there. Cause I don't want there to be any issues. We can hang out as a group. You can bring your girlfriend, whoever.
Did you just feel that friendship die just now? Cause I did. You felt it?
No, it didn't have to die.
You gonna tell me I'm your friend and I can only hang out with you if you're a man around? Are you crazy?
No, not only. That would be the best time, but we're not gonna be hanging out all the time together. I think that once you enter into a relationship with somebody, like a marriage with somebody, you do have to change how you deal with the other friends. And that same goes for my female friends. It's not just men. It's
Ebony, she's talking
same
to
with
you.
females. Just like my friends now, like they're married and I don't hit them up all the time. I don't be like, hey girl, let's hang out. I don't do all that because I'm allowing them to be a part of their relationship they have over there. Do we still text every now and then? Do we still do a Zoom or whatever? Every now and then we do, maybe once every couple months. But I'm not forcing the friendship to be the way that it used to be because it can never be that.
I mean, I see your point. I wouldn't necessarily feel like I have to have that conversation because dynamics just change in friendships when people are in relationships.
Exactly.
And when they get married. So what is that face?
He's Ebony. Like, no, it's gonna stay the same. What?
Ebony everywhere. I would say, y'all know my answer. You gotta cut that off. Or I could even go a little.
Okay, so for you and your friend, I don't know, we don't know yet if you're single or what you doing, right? But okay, so you get in a relationship if you're not already in one, and are you gonna cut all of your friends off? Your female friends that you have.
You see, this is the player side of me, and then the honest side of me. I'm gonna say you gotta cut all the threats off. You gotta cut every threat off. If you just know, yeah, we fooled around, but we had that connection. Nah, I can't. There's no possible way. Because even if yeah.
All right, what if you had a friend that you did not mess with, but you had a connection with them and you thought in your mind it'd be a possibility, but the other person didn't know?
That's still drama, I think.
You saying if I like my friend and she didn't know about it?
Mm-hmm.
Would I cut her off if I got in a situation?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm not cutting off. Nah, not doing it. Main reason I'm not doing it is because those feelings are between me and me. You know what I mean?
And men are known to act on their feelings.
And that's on Mary had a little lamb.
You're gonna have that steak dangling in front of you. See, that's drama waiting to happen.
He was like, I wasn't gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna put it out there, but I'm gonna keep her around. But she gonna be my friend until I decide she ain't my friend.
You make me want to leave the one I'm gonna be. So see, you setting yourself up for failure.
But see, the only problem when that comes an issue is if we fooled around, but we have a legit friendship. So even though the smallest thing about us is that we messed around, but you helped me with whatever you helped me, we got a bond. So do I want to cut you off just because we, fooled around and I got a girl now? Absolutely not, because you're still my friend. So as long as me and you got that understanding, we cool. But if you try to go
I
against my
think you just
lady.
went back on what you
Didn't-
said because you
yeah.
said you was going. Yeah, I feel
Nah,
it.
Didn't Chris
if
Brown
me,
say if I hit it once, I know I hit it twice? Like, no, one fooling around doesn't mean that.
but every
No,
fool around not the same. I could
It-
fool around with you and that'd be it. We cool. Or I could have fooled around with you and now I got feelings for you. I'm gonna cut the person off that I got feelings for. I'm not gonna cut off the person that I fooled around with once and ain't nothing there. No, you can stay.
Okay, well, let me ask you this question again because you had already answered and then you changed your mind. Will
Sound
you?
like you, don't I?
y'all are just. I like this. I like this energy. Are you single?
I am.
Anyway,
Her name is Ebony.
Oh,
She likes long walks on the beach. No,
you
just
know,
kidding.
she like dinner's paid for. Go ahead and answer the question.
so you will not cut off any of your female friendships, yes or no?
Just simple and plain like that. We just going to just none of our conversations.
We gotta go
happen,
with
right?
you. We need one answer because you did switch it.
Am I cutting off my female friends? My lady gonna have to be like that. Yeah, I'm cutting them off. They're out of here.
He lying. Okay, you said it. You said
He gonna
yes.
have that one. He's like, but
Right. He said yes the first time, and then now
he came back and said no. Yeah, he did.
Because everything matters. Because if I cut off most of the, y'all want to hear something personal about me?
What?
Okay, so see, this is a PG-13 card because I can't say that other part.
Just figure out some adult ways to say something with like the
I
kids
used to
wouldn't
do
know.
adult work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in my adult work came with being cool with a lot of women, right?
Did your adult work?
It's yeah, Ciera, you on the same part. Yep, I did adult work.
Oh.
Okay. So with
I already
adult,
had it, so I was just waiting on the
I
next
was just
part.
trying to get a little more clarification, make sure my mind ain't right here, but you know where.
No,
Mama had
we-
already.
we there. So with adult work, I got most of my friend group, 98% are women, and
Mhm.
90% of those are women that I fooled around with. But that was on a different type of level. So for you to say, do I want to just cut off all my friends? That's a difficult one. Like, no, but I feel like I should. But if I had to choose an answer, I'm gonna have to rock with my lady. I'll rock my lady on it. I'll find new friends. I'm
number
out of there.
one. She number one.
He
Yeah.
lying. He lying for y'all on the podcast.
Well,
Okay.
he lied with a
That-
smile on his face.
You know, those are the best type of lies, ain't they?
No. No.
Damn. I tried it, man. I got a question for y'all too. Just real quick. I always ask my dates this. Just want to hear how y'all feel. I'm not gonna ask Ebony because I don't know what she's gonna do. So if I ask you, Ciera, right now, you
Ciera-
can't give me.
Is Ciera like the safe? Like, let me ask.
Yes, yes, she is.
Okay.
Okay, there's no confusion. She's safe. Let's say you can't be soft with this answer. If I say we went out and I say, you know what, just a real question. What make you stand out to you from anybody else? Like as a woman, from your friends, from anybody, what gives you like, oh, I know I'm this. Boom. What's that thing about you?
You want me to answer that?
Yeah, I want you to answer that.
I don't want to answer that because what if someone else takes me on a date and then my answer already out there and then they try to use it against me? Not against me, but like they be like, girl, I know, because I'm out here. Like people can listen. And then, not that I'm a celebrity or anything, but I'm dodging this question.
I know you're
because
doing real Ebony vibes right now. Go ahead and just answer that.
I don't want to put
We
it all
all
out there.
out here dating. You can't be. You gotta.
I don't want to make it that easy for people to listen to this
And then try
be
to
like,
take you
what I'm
out,
saying?
and then like, okay.
I didn't say the only thing. I said a top thing. What's a
Well,
top thing?
My thing would be, what would be the top thing that you've noticed from me so far? What has drawn you in so far?
All right.
That's my top thing.
Okay. I feel like you would strike well with somebody who wants to be serious immediately. Like if you know exactly what you want, like we ain't got fool play around with it. Boom. I want to get married. Shit. That's where I want to get married too. That feels like
okay. Strike one. I'm just kidding.
that feels like the type of person that connect well with you. Ebony, she needs that push pull for her. She needs that push pull. It can't be she runs over you or you run over her, it needs to be like an equal dynamic where she feels as though you're still the man, but she'll get our little words in. But
Not the little words.
All right, little words.
But yeah, you still need to answer that because I'll go first. My number one thing that's going to set me apart, my creativity, unmatched, easy.
Is it?
You?
Seriously?
Yeah, creativity.
Seriously. No, I'm talking about your shirt. But anyway,
I was with you.
were you though?
Yeah, seriously.
You didn't get it the first time.
I definitely did.
I don't really. I just think that I just give off this like the energy that I give off, the aura that I have. A lot of people just seem to be drawn to it, and I get a lot. Oh, you look like somebody in my family. You look like somebody I know, and I think it's just because I just have a thing about me that's very comforting. People will come to me all the time and want to vent or just talk about stuff, and I'm just a listener. I don't know. I think that's what makes me stand out is because strangers can feel comfortable around me. Because we're strangers technically, and you over here like you comfortable, right?
This just me. But yeah, you
This
give
just
off,
me too.
Yeah, well, hey girl, like
Hey, homie.
you just give off that vibe. Ebony, come on now. The listeners need to know how you
Don't give
stomping
them
on
too
these
much.
women next.
Why I got to go last?
Give you more time to think. Just give them a little bit. Don't give them too deep.
Yeah, just a little parsley.
Honestly, my first answer was going to be, I mean, it really don't matter. Either you're going to date me or you won't. So that was going to be my first answer.
No one thought otherwise. Okay. All right.
We already knew that was coming.
But I mean, if I'm just thinking off the top of my head, I would say my drive and my tenacity is unmatched. So
I ain't heard tenacity since elementary school.
If you dating a winner, I'm just telling you, we going.
Okay, DJ Khaled. All right, that was my question. I just wanted to throw a little something out there. But I got a question from my podcast group when they hit me in the DMs about you ladies because
Okay.
They
you
wanted
making this up.
I didn't, but they wanted to know if you want to get in my DMs.
Oh,
they wanted to know, do y'all feel as though being as whatever money making field you're in, do y'all feel as though as women that you will never hit that mark as a man? Like y'all don't feel like y'all always will be up there as a man, or do y'all feel like y'all less than as far as like in a workspace?
Okay, so the glass ceiling is real, but
Yeah, right.
Kamala, my Sarah, has showed us that we can get up in the White House. So I think that there is a battle of getting, to be equal to a man. But where I am in my career, I'm moving up. In my field, actually, most of the higher people are female. But yeah, I don't think I'll eventually get there only because this world is always going to be sexist and racist and every other issue you can think of. So unfortunately, I'm amazing. I'm going to be amazing at everything I do, but will I be equal to or above a man? Probably never.
Well, guys, it's time for Ebony. So let's go ahead.
To be honest, I agree with Ciera. I don't think I will ever be in other people's eyes equal to a man. However, I do think that I will. For me, I'm always trying to strive to be better for myself. So as long as in my mind that I can learn a new skill set, like if I'm constantly doing better, then I feel like that's good enough for me. However, it is a gripe that I have that women aren't seen equal to men in a workplace. Like I can do the same job, I can work as hard, but won't make the same amount of money. And that's
you can work harder and still
matter of fact, women have to be stronger than men. Actually, it's like we have to take on so much in the workplace and also at home, and then be and do it all. But men can't take a tenth of what we do.
She said it. Drop your mic.
First of all, that was called a bait and switch. I seen what you did, and I'm gonna let you have it, Queen. You got Grand Rising. You got it.
Not Grand Rising.
Okay, you got it. I was just curious.
I mean, it's the reality of it, though. It sucks, but we still gonna be successful.
I mean,
Regardless.
absolutely. Y'all give me real successful vibes.
Know that. That's what we do.
Did I hit all of y'all questions? Because Ebony don't look at our DMs. I want to make sure.
You know what?
He said Ebony don't what?
She don't look at the DMs.
You didn't hear him when before we start recording. He was like, Ebony, just come on, like something and get out the chat.
Oh, our energy started immediately. You was on the phone.
Oh, no, I didn't hear it.
Nah.
She was being rude. It's okay. I'm just kidding.
Well, no, I think we've kind of talked about the main things. We know that men are lazy. We talked about that. That's how we started off. We talked about the pulling. Oh, go ahead.
Quick question. Do you think it's easier for an attractive man to be lazy or attractive woman?
Oh, woman.
I think a man.
Okay. I think it's a woman.
Just watch this play out. Go ahead.
I think a woman could be more lazy because a guy will accept her because they're more visual. So if she's beautiful visually, they'll be like, she lazy, but she fine. I'll go ahead and I can deal with it. A woman, we're not gonna play that. You can't be super duper fine and be sitting around and showing no
But
ambition.
it's the women that we know that won't play that. I mean, there's plenty of women that'll accept the lazy man just to have a piece of a man, but y'all ain't hear that from me.
That's true, but I just think men are more visual. So they really are gonna be like, meh. As long as I can look at her booty.
But he said lazy. Oh, well, you said attractive too. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the attractive part. So if a woman is attractive and a man is attractive, I think a man will put up with more crap than a woman would just because they just want to look at booty.
I'm going to go 50-50.
You can't go 50-50.
You always try to go 50-50 on friendships, on questions.
No, I'm not. Because I feel like women will accept,
So that could be your answer.
Please don't, because I'm gonna have to get on you. Don't let that be your answer.
So you don't think so?
Okay. So to answer the question I proposed, it's a lot easier for a woman to be lazy. Now, if you flip it and the man's attractive and the woman, everybody got their thing, but let's say the woman is not as attractive. Oh, most definitely. If she not used to that attention from that fine man, that man could be lazy as ever because it's the attention she seeks. That's not a normal everyday situation. So if she's the lesser attractive person in the group and he lazy, 100% she'll put up with it. 100%.
But let me ask you this question. This is totally off the subject. I mean, not really off the subject. Do you think you should date someone less attractive than you? Or equal to your attraction? I don't even know if that's a thing.
I like an ugly man.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the best everything I done came from somebody who wasn't where I was at.
Okay.
Yeah, but for me, I would say I'm sorry, ladies.
No, he said the best of everything and left it at that.
No, for me, attractive women, I'm saying on my show, attractive women come with attractive women problems. So attractive women problems? Easy, I got you. Attractive women problems, you're gonna have to be cool with men wanting to hit on your woman or do something with your woman. You're gonna have to be cool. You gonna have to, you say what?
Why wouldn't you want that to be the case?
For me, I'm cool with it. She asked what was the problems that you gonna come with. You're gonna have to put up with the attention. That's the main thing. You're gonna have to put up, especially if you're on social media, the comments, the looks, her wanting to be all into herself. You're gonna have to deal with pretty women issues.
I think you talking like pretty women, like Instagram pretty women. Like I feel like I'm pretty too, and you ain't.
You are pretty. You are pretty, but you don't hold yourself to your looks alone, though.
That is true. So you're talking about the ones that's all about just their looks. Okay.
Listen. I went out on a date.
It also depends on what he described as attractive too.
Yeah. We're gonna say just in general, everybody see this person. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, she's attractive. Those type of people.
Okay.
For me, I went on a date a while ago. Physically, yeah.
She was bad. Okay.
Everything else, nah. It was nothing intriguing about you. Like once I get over your looks, all right, cool, whatever. When I gotta talk to you and have a one-on-one, are you goofy? Like, is there a push-pull? Like, is there anything leading here? Like, nah, that date was horrible.
Did you ask her that question?
Nah,
You didn't
because
even care.
I didn't care because that date she tried to play with my pockets. So, I was the date.
What
for
does
me
that
was-
mean?
So we went out to some little high-end restaurant out in DC. So we going around restaurants because I think some COVID first started going on.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, "Oh, I know this spot, right? Cool." So she was like, "I knew it was
That's
a
mistake
setup.
number one.
I knew it was a setup when she asked me, how much money you willing to spend?" I was like,
Oh, you
I
should have
was-
definitely been
I
like,
looked at her like, what? Like,
See, you want to talk bad about me? I would never do that. I never would do that.
she asked me how much money I was spending. I was like, I mean, just pick a place. And I just brushed it off. Boom.
Trying to
You
be
want-
big balling, so she called you out on it.
She called me out on it. So she picked this spot, valet the car, all that. So we get there. I think she ordered probably seven meals, right? Spread, drinks, everything. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking, and in my mind, I'm processing it like, is this supposed to go down because you're attractive? Like, am I supposed to willingly do this? So end of the day come, of course, the way to put it on my side of the table. I opened it. I think that bill had to be about $680, right? So
600.
600.
Where did y'all go? Like a steakhouse? Like,
it's some high-end restaurant. I start with an O in DC. I do not remember the name.
don't 600. 2 people? It sounds like one person.
Listen.
You get.
So when I opened it up and I looked at it, thought I was tripping. Closed it back. She looks at me and she's like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I say, "Hey, yo, did you just try to touch my pockets just now?" And she was honest and she was like, "Yeah, I did." And I was like, "All right, date over." But now that I'm curious about it, she was like, "Oh, I figured it would be." So we both on the same page now. And I'm like, "Why?" And she was like, "Well, most men I date just go off my looks and I get what I want." And I was like, "How often is this?" And she was like, "Pretty often." So I felt like
So she just go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. She just going on dates to eat.
Facto.
Right.
So I sent her that cool 150 and bounced. But
I was about to
Well,
say,
at least you
like,
only charged her 150.
no, you only paid 150.
I paid 150. The rest was on her.
Cash app.
No.
Here you go, and I'm out. I was gonna say, how much of it did you pay? Because ain't no way
Yeah, nah.
you paid that whole bill.
On a first date, that's an Ebony date. I can't do that. That's 650.
Yeah. Well, there are a lot of those women out here in these streets. So when you find somebody who's got a little bit more character, a little more tag, not gonna be reaching in your pockets like that. The Ladies of the Real Play podcast, don't let us just pass by you. Shoot your shot.
Because they're not going to shoot theirs at you, man. Just going to let it be known.
I told you, I got somebody. I'm shooting my shot. No.
It's the Asian man at the gym. We know.
He's cute, but it's not him. But he's cute because he comes in. Sometimes he comes with a guy. Sometimes he comes with a girl. So I don't even know what his situation is. But he's like buff. Like he's really like he's not a little. He's getting it. I was like, oh, okay.
What's your type that is traditionally no one else's? Like, what's something about a guy or physical characteristic, whatever, that you personally like that's not something most people do?
I like them nerdy looking ones. I like someone got a little nerd to him, like a little like a cool nerd though. Like wear some glasses and just be a little geeky, be real smart.
So just have astigmatism. All right.
I ain't saying astigmatism, but yeah, I think that's cute. I think being it's just I don't know. I don't want somebody from the streets. I want someone who's a little more. little nerdy.
Future Ebony, how about you?
I don't.
Hendrix.
What?
I said Future Hendrix. We know you're not going to do the nerdy guy. So what's your untraditional type?
No, I like a smart guy. Why y'all looking at me like that?
I didn't know if you were gonna say anything else.
No.
We was like, oh, that's it.
No, I'm trying to think of something to answer the question that you said, something that would be different. I don't think anything. I can't think of anything right now. Can't think of anything.
And I also like guys who are not super attractive. I don't want that. I don't want somebody who I feel like, oh, I can't just wake up and look like this. Like I gotta
Give
like
me a rating scale.
my ratings are different, but for me, if you're like a good solid 6, 7, I can work with you because we've had this conversation. I don't just go off looks. I think that the more you get to know somebody, it changes the way they look in your eyes. So you can be a 7 to the world, but the way I feel about you and our connection, you may look like a 9 in mine. Good enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just glad that everybody on here at least retracted their statements one time, because you just said that you don't want an attractive man, right? A 6 or a 7, but in your eyes, a 9.
My eyes, his character will make him a 9 in my eyes. To the world, they still see a 6 or a 7.
So let's say
To
his
me,
character is still an 8 or a 9, and he look wise is on an 8.5, 9 scale. Why wouldn't you do it then?
I mean, what I'm saying is I don't need you to be super duper fine. I don't need that. I'm not about the looks because the looks will go away. Okay.
What was that saying? You not ugly, you just broke. You can
No.
definitely, you could definitely being ugly now. If you want to use the word ugly, it's definitely a choice. If you got money,
I mean, I think
I got my own money. I don't need that. I don't need your
I
money.
think he's saying like dressing, like a guy that can dress nicer and things like that can play into attractiveness.
Yeah, that's definitely.
And I also think about the fact that you got to have kids. You don't want to be procreating with just anybody.
Big fact. See, how many kids is too many kids for you, Ebony?
I don't. Oh, you mean if I'm dating a guy that has kids, or
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like me personally having kids. Ooh. See, you definitely don't listen to any of our podcasts.
I mean, you have a lot. Congratulations.
Before I answer this question, I want you to answer for me. What you think I'm gonna say?
You close to your 30s, if not in
I'm
them.
over 30. I am.
For you, definitely. The max number, and you got to be spectacular. But the max number, I'm giving you two. Yeah.
Dating a guy with 2 kids?
Yeah, 2. Yeah, 2 is the max. The minimum, you'll do 1.
Okay.
No, you ain't about to Denzel me like.
my philosophy on that is to date a guy with no kids right now.
Ciera, hold on. I'm on that butt real quick. So you telling me that you almost getting up there like around the 40-ish range? Do you feel
She's
like
nowhere?
No, I'm saying right now at 33.
I was sitting here saying, yeah, in my head, but it's nowhere near 40.
At 33, you said no kids. Do you feel as though the closer you get up to like 40, 35, 38, do you feel like that's going to change? Because most of the men you're going to meet are going to probably have a kid.
Right. I said on this podcast that right now I plan on not dating a guy with kids, but it is subject to change.
Just wait her out, fellas. How about you, Ciera?
So the kid thing, I'm a little more lenient in that. The person I dated that had the most kids, he had 2 and 1 on the way.
And 2 is too much.
Wait, hold. Just don't slide the 1 on the way. Wait a minute.
I wasn't done. She talked. Now you talking.
I'm sorry.
Look,
he had
1 away. When we first met, we didn't know that he had got somebody pregnant before meeting me. So I wasn't even part of the equation. And then when he found out, like, we didn't just break up because or stop talking to each other because he had a child on the way. So I think I'm older than Ebony. The person I was engaged to did not have any kids. We were both over 30. We did not have any kids. I know guys that are in their 40s who don't have any kids. So I know it's a possibility of finding someone with no kids, but I also know it's more likely that someone will have at least 1, maybe 2. Once you get past the 2, like the 3rd one wasn't born yet. So it was like something I could kind of ease my way into. But when you start having 3, especially like if they're older, I think that would be harder for me. Even though I think I'm lovable and the kids are going to like me, but I'm still going to be not their mama and you're not going to talk to me crazy. So I need you to be younger so that you can grow up with me. You know what I'm saying?
I
Respect.
feel like 2 kids is like if I dated guys with kids, 2 kids would be a lot for me, unless it was like a set of twins or something like that, you know.
Just wait her on out, fellas. Wait her out. Wait her out.
They
Just
gonna have
wait her
to.
out.
They gonna have to. If I'm pushing 40, and I might have to make some adjustments, but right now I don't have to.
Well, I mean, I ain't got nothing else. I just wanted to ask. That's all I had. That's
Was
all
that
I
for a
had.
personal?
How many kids are you willing to accept from someone you're dating? See, men, they like to have kids, but they don't want to date no female with kids. No, you can't.
No. But see, here's the thing with that. Right now, since I'm the youngest here, I would say that
Now, tell us how old you are. We want to know.
I'm a solid 27.
All right, 27.
So I would say the max. It's a two-parter. If you had a boyfriend or you had a husband and you got 2 kids, I can work with that because it was with the same person. Like I can go with that. Now, if you got 2 kids, 2 separate baby daddies, because that means technically that would be 3. No.
You don't want to be the 3rd baby daddy.
Yeah, I can't be the 3rd baby daddy. But
So
if I
had
had
a guy one time try to talk to me. He was only married one time. 6 kids.
It's always the same woman though, so I mean that's not bad. Would I date
6
him?
kids?
I say would I date him? No,
Right.
but I wouldn't look at it like, oh, he out here making babies.
No, I wasn't looking at it. I just
It's still
said,
6 kids
6
though.
kids.
How old are they though? Because if some of them were so old that you didn't have to deal with them because they in college and you good. He only has 3 left. You know what I'm saying?
They all look pretty young to me.
Oh, okay.
Not even teens yet. That's what they look like. Not even teens.
Oh, yeah.
Is there an appropriate way to slide in your DMs, Ciera?
Tell me a joke, y'all. Say something real corny and like nerdy, like, yeah. How did we start talking?
Oh, me and you?
Yeah, I know it was all business. It wasn't like no slide in, like, hey,
Like,
it wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't like that. It was actually on a post first. I know that, but then
Yeah, I seen you somewhere.
Oh, and then we started sending the voice notes. I thought that was cool. Yeah, voice notes, fellas. I like that because it made it easy. I didn't got to type back.
Creativity, fellas. Creativity. Don't write.
Guys like to send voice notes. That's not creative. Guys like to send voice notes.
Just because your DMs jumping.
They're not. And we've said that so many times on this podcast. Nobody DMs me something. But also,
so where do you find your men at?
She's single. She ain't finding nobody right now. It's COVID.
Didn't you just say you got a whole dating app on your phone?
I had. I had to get up off of them because Ebony and I talked about this. They just like guys will send you a like or something like that, and they're like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good." That's it. Or every day, how was work? Great. How was your work? Cool. What are you doing? Oh, I just walked the dog and I'm eating dinner. Cool. Boring. I'm done.
Slide in someone's DMs for me. If you had to slide in somebody's DMs, a man, how would you slide in a man's DMs?
I would check out and see what he talking about on his page and probably talk about something that he put in his story. I've done that before.
Did it work?
I mean, he responded, but it wasn't like he ain't trying to holler at his sister. I don't know if he got a girl or not, because you know how y'all be sneaky. I mean, I just like something that one guy, oh yeah, I did try, because he was in Chicago, and he typed something about, and I was like, oh man, I always want to go there to get the pizza. He was on his way to get the pizza. I was like, well, is it really worth the trip? Blah, 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 blah. This fool never responded. And then a few days later, he posted him and a girl. They was there together. I was like, oh,
that's why he
ghost.
I never knew. Like, we just randomly started following each other. So, and I didn't see anywhere on his page where he had a girl. It was an innocent question, but to get the conversation started, because he lives in Philly and he was in Chicago. So I was like, oh, maybe we can see what's good. And then he posted her. I was like, oh, well, guess he's got a girlfriend. You guess that's why you didn't answer, but you could have answered me. I was asking about pizza. I love pizza.
Rude.
Ebony, how you hopping in the DMs? Let's hear it. I need your most creative. You got to bag them. How you hopping in the DMs?
If I was to, because
yeah, if she was to.
I don't think I would say anything, but I may like ask them, like Ciera said, maybe ask about something you posted. Or respond to something. Like if I see something interesting, I might like sometimes if I do like run across a profile and I want to like, I'm like, man, they'll probably think I'm trying to talk to them if I'm like, hey, that looks pretty cool, or I've been to blah 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 before. How do you like it? Something like that.
Y'all real modest.
Or you like all their pictures.
Oh, that's the go-to when you like all the pictures.
See, the thing is, if they like all your pictures, am I supposed to say something? No, you say something to me. Just because you liked all my pictures and I see that, what am I supposed to do with that?
There's no DM etiquette out here. You can't just say, "Hey, you gotta be funny."
I'm supposed to be funny if you like.
No, the guy's supposed to be funny.
Because I don't do anything. I just look at them like, okay.
The worst thing you can do is say, "Hey."
Hey, I saw you like my pictures.
Yeah, don't say, "Hey, man." You better Google a joke or something.
Google a good dad joke will get you a long way with me, okay? Because I like the cornier, the better.
We know you like nerdy guys. Yeah.
I do. I like a nerd, but you still gotta have some street because I'm not from the streets. I'm from the suburbs, so I need to feel safe with you when we out in the streets. So I need you to have a little bit of that, but be a nerd on the outside, but be able to handle your own if somebody was to like come up to us.
Okay, I was just curious. This was just thoughts off the top of my dome.
Okay.
So how you slide into DMs?
Oh, me? I'm always me. So something off the top of my head, a random one. A random one. I just slid in DMs multiple ways. I'll say last one I remember will probably be, I think I put like a basketball in our DMs. And I said, oh, sorry, my ball bounced in your yard, but now that I'm here, I'm Marcus, wop, wop, wop. And then, boom, you see that? Boom, I got the joke. We out of here with
that. That is so corny. I love it. What did she say? She said, boy, bye. I'm going to throw it back over.
It didn't matter what she said. I got her attention now, so.
I would have probably wrote back like, what?
I would have died laughing. I'd be like, ha, ha, a whole bunch of little cry smiley faces.
You are a hard person. You are a hard person to please, Ebony. Let me let you know that right now. But yes, you are.
I like jokes, but that just wasn't funny. I'm like, okay.
I thought it was funny.
See, okay, me and Ebony ain't connected. It is what it is, But I like being on y'all podcast, so this was dope.
Well,
thank you for coming.
Oh, I forgot. I got to clap for him, but when he, leaves, got to clap for him.
Yes.
Slow clap.
Yeah, I done told people about y'all little podcast and all that good stuff.
Why gotta be
you told them, but you ain't even watch it.
First of all, you're not going to sit here and say like you got 2 podcast episodes. No, I didn't watch all of them. I'm gonna watch this one. You're
gonna watch this one. You're gonna tell people to listen and to follow the Real Play Podcast on Instagram, to subscribe, to share, all of that.
I got a little couple numbers. I think I can work something out for y'all.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's gonna be Ebony though, but
it's gonna be Ebony.
Ebony's a sassy one in this group. Is this like a normal thing between y'all two? You give me more sweet and kind. Ebony's more like the bull in the china shop over there. Is this your normal dynamic?
Yeah.
You even answered it how I thought. Now, Ebony, go ahead. Answer how you normally
I am nice. I am sweet. I am kind.
Wasn't that on a Tyler Perry movie?
You talking about The Help?
I am smart.
You is smart. You is intelligent. What she say? You smart. What she say? That little girl.
No, was that on The Help or was that on?
It was on The Help. She talked to the little girl. Viola Davis was talking to the little girl. She's like, "You is smart. You is important."
Oh yeah.
You is kind.
Thank you for that Southern Belle response.
No, but welcome. I think it's
what
good.
What part of South Carolina are you going to? I'm just curious.
Oh, I have no idea. My sister got like a flag football down there, so I'm going down there on Saturday.
Oh, okay. Well, drive safe. Make sure you gas up.
Clearly,
I heard the pipeline has been fixed. It's been restored. So
listen,
the world should be okay.
Do you have a spot in North Carolina that's worth going to, Ebony?
I'm not from North Carolina.
Thought you said you was from North Carolina.
Never said that.
She said South Carolina.
Okay, well, South Carolina, even better. Do you got a spot?
I don't know what part you're going to. That's why I ask. I can't give you a name of anything if I don't know.
Well,
where
you
you're
don't
going.
answer DMs, Ebony, so I can't say I would send you a message because I might just get a like and nothing else. But okay,
No.
No, you'll get a scene. Scene 2 days ago. No, but she knows you, so she'll respond to you.
I'll respond.
Okay. Okay.
He don't
Nope.
say he's like, yeah, right. I'm gonna respond.
Okay, well, I'll let you know.
All right,
Now, if you
well,
say like somewhere like tiny, I might not know, but
I'm gonna give you an answer. I'll let you know.
all right.
I'll let you know.
Stop it.
He's swagging it out. Oh,
You know
Stop
what?
it. Stop it.
Y'all can't see unless y'all watching this on YouTube, but yeah, he tried to have a little swag, try to lick his lips or whatever. I'm gonna let you know.
Stop.
He almost
Bottom
did it
lip.
again, but since you said something, he was like,
I definitely held it in.
I'm gonna call you out. I see what you did there, but don't let me, do I need to log off? Let y'all talk.
you know what?
No.
No, but this was fun. I think we hit some really good points. We had some really good discussion. I still think women are amazing, and men, y'all have your own way of thinking, which is slightly different. But the thing about our podcast is Ebony and I sometimes think differently too. So we had 3 different perspectives, and it was great.
Why, he's like, no, all the time.
Oh, y'all, yeah, 100%. Ebony walks back everything she says. And,
I do not. I do
Yeah, you
not.
do.
I do not.
And then you try to say I walked back. I was like, no, I did not.
And he
Nah,
walked back a couple of things, so he don't
He
have
definitely did. He
Listen,
definitely
yeah.
did.
Once
But
y'all
that's a
teamed
normal
up
thing for
on me,
men. That's a normal thing. Like
what the
did you
walk?
say?
You supposed to right
Just
your
say-
wrongs.
You're supposed to say one thing and then you say something else. Not even 5 seconds. 5 minutes later. It was like 5 seconds later.
shame.
Don't even
y'all-
remember what you said because y'all just be talking.
You gotta talk your way out the situation. That's it.
You talked yourself more into it, into the wrong. But it's all good. I had fun.
2 hours
Ebony had
later.
fun. Yes, I'm about to go get something to eat.
Oh, you forgot you near me. Where you on?
Where you at?
I'm in.
What you doing? Where you at?
You got plans?
Plans?
Don't say that. I'm out.
All right, y'all. This has been a fun episode. We thank you for listening. We thank Mr. Marcus, Two Dimple King. Is that right?
You know, Mr. Marcus, who that is?
Yeah.
Oh well, you know what it is.
When you looked at me, I was like, his name is Marcus.
It's very fitting since what you told us on the podcast, Mr. Marcus.
Okay, the fact that both of y'all know who I'm talking about. Wait, go ahead, close.
I
your
ain't never
thing out.
seen him though. I haven't seen him. But we thank you for coming to the show, Marcus.
Mr. Marcus.
And just giving us some insight on a male's perspective, whether we agreed or disagreed or, whatever. It was fun. And we hope you come back.
First of all, I'm coming back because this podcast is awesome. Ebony then already,
I'm awesome.
Got it.
That's all.
she got a place in my podcast heart. But yeah, I definitely like this. Y'all doing something good over. I didn't know what to expect, but talking to y'all, I was like, oh, okay.
We're
Okay.
cool. We're cool, right? You could talk for 2 hours and not even realize it's been 2 hours, right?
Mhm.
I did not know it was 2 hours. Ebony started clicking her nails, and I was like, we gotta wrap this up. Oh, okay, we gotta go. But yeah, this is definitely fun, y'all. So I appreciate y'all for inviting me.
And we might have to check you out in your studio.
We might have to
Ebony.
come on your pod. We'll talk about this later. We'll talk about that part later.
We do need to come on his podcast because we need to,
Yeah, my podcast is a little different. But
it doesn't matter.
I mean, come
We can
on.
fit in where we fit in.
I got somebody for y'all.
Okay.
All right, well, go ahead and do your thing.
Well, before we leave, we'll give you one quick little chance to let the people know how they can get in contact with you if they want to, keep this conversation going. If they got any questions,
Slide in your DMs.
if they want to slide in the DMs, right, with the basketball, what?
Listen, one of y'all getting a basketball tonight. Remember I told y'all. Yeah, to reach me, man. You got True Ambition 2Ns25 on Instagrams. Vibes Podcast Studio. You can Google me. We out there. Vibes Podcast on Instagrams. It's everywhere you can reach me. Vibepodcast.com at yahoo.com, all that good stuff. Y'all can reach me there. And yeah, you know the vibes.
You know the vibes. I see what you did there. Well,
Right.
you
see,
guys
you
already
see?
know how to reach us. You can reach us at The Real Play Podcast on Instagram or The Real Play Podcast at gmail.com. You can reach me directly at Raven with 2 N's, Raven with Love, and Ebony.
Yes, you can reach me at Ebony D Johnson on Instagram. I was gonna say I held the David part. So because I felt like, you might have said something.
And she said D as in David.
I always say D as in David, but I'm just gonna let it go. It's
You
on the
got a
screen as
real,
well.
you got a real LinkedIn Instagram name.
It was on purpose. I didn't.
That's why nobody don't come in your DMs. But go
Right.
ahead.
Wait, let me tell you, this is the end of the podcast, but it was on purpose. You want to know my Instagram name it's my Twitter name still. It was Upgrading You. And so I thought it was too. He was like, makes perfect sense. But so I had to change it. I was like, I'm getting older. Do I want to still keep upgrading you? So I changed it, but Twitter is still the same.
So you changed it to Ebony Johnson?
Ebony
What
D.
is this, Facebook? What is this?
I couldn't think of a good thing. I just, what can you follow Upgrading You with? What can you come up with next?
Anything but Ebony Johnson.
What's wrong with my name?
It's Instagrams. All right, well, you know
Think
how
of
to
a new
find.
name and let her know what you think. We'll go with
Because
her.
we can find her in the white pages with this name. Well, okay.
There's a lot of Ebony Johnsons, so.
D is in David. Okay, no, we just put
Leave
that
her
out there.
alone, okay?
Yes,
Keep
indeed.
some-
I had to get that one
podcast.
off. End it, please, because I'm not going to stop.
All right, people, we are gone. We will see you next time.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye.